round of applause for Nisse Greenberg. Just look short. Hi. So we're in the back of Adam's mom's minivan, and I'm in the back of Adam's mom's minivan, and I'm thinking about how the seating arrangement really represents the social hierarchy of our friend group. We usually don't get to ride in Adam's mom's minivan, but his mom is working the late shift at the hospital, so we got to steal the car. Usually we take Adam's 1983 Volkswagen Rabbit, which can fit 5 people, 6 if you're going on back roads, and I consider myself the 7th friend. Typically conversations after school go like this: oh, we have Adam's car. I can fit like how many people do we have? We have 1, 2, 7. And everybody just sits silently until I go, I think I have homework. I think I got a lot of homework to do. And, oh, really? You have homework? That sucks that we wanted to. All right, let's go. Every Friday and Saturday. And so there are some days though you can't not hang out with friends because you don't want to look at your parents' like pitying face anymore, where they're like, oh no, it's our pleasure to play board games with you again on Friday. It's always been our dream. We had a son. You want to do some But it's the last day of school sophomore year, and I don't want to see my parents' face, so I like take the bus into town so that I can meet up with my friends and hang out in the minivan. Because I know we got the minivan, and it doesn't matter anyway because, oh God, sorry. Because I was gonna get a scholarship to go to Australia. Another white guy talking about. You thought you were safe. But you're not. I was going to go to Australia on a scholarship, and I was going to have a whole new group of friends. And it didn't matter that I was the 7th friend and that I was in the backseat of the minivan because I was going to get to go ziplining through the jungle and go to Ayers Rock and go scuba diving in by the Great Barrier Reef and see the animals in Australia are like crazy because like Darwin and shit. And like I'm so psyched about this new plan, which is going to inform my new life. And then I like fade back into reality because I'm tired of daydreaming about trying to defend my lifestyle, which is like my favorite pastime, but also like makes me feel sort of icky inside. And I listen to what we're talking about, and what everybody's talking about is a place to go longboarding. I don't know if you've ever gone longboarding, but it's like skateboarding for nerdier kids. It's like if you wanted to skateboard but didn't want to do any fun tricks. They're looking for a cool place to go longboarding, and I go, hey guys, what about West Street Extension? And this like wave of revelation like comes from the back and reorders the social hierarchy. And everybody's like, yeah, West Street Extension, which is like this cut-off road that no traffic is allowed to go on, and is like 2.5 miles of like slight downhill, which is the perfect amount of time to contemplate your loneliness. And and we all like high five awkwardly because we don't really have an emotional connection, and we zip off to West Street Extension. And we get to the top, and Eben gets out, and he puts down his board, and he zips off into the distance, into the darkness. And then Josh puts down his board, and he looks at me, and he goes, Nisse, you want to go? And I know that seems like a very minor moment, but it was big. I was getting picked second, and I am so used to getting picked second to last, like just above Snot Bubble. And I'm psyched. And I jump on the board, and I kick off hard so I can start going fast. And I go like 5 feet before I realize like I'm going like really fast. It's like like a really, really fast. And I'm like, this is maybe too fast. I was like, bit off a little more than I could chew. I'm gonna jump off, I'm gonna start over. I know it's embarrassing, but like, whatever. I'll just start over and I can like go at my pace. And I jump off and my feet stop and the rest of my body doesn't. And the next thing that hits the ground is my face. And then I roll onto my arm. And then I ragdoll it like 720 onto my knee. And I can hear my friends laughing behind me. Don't feel bad for me. I went 5 feet and fell off. And Leo, I don't have time. Leo comes running towards me. Really, he's running towards the board. And I look down and my knee is like doing like a dollar squirt gun, you know, and my arm doesn't have any more skin on it. And he looks at me and he stops and he goes like 6 shades paler of white. And I'm like, what? What's wrong? Oh my God. And I realize my face is like in this many pieces. And everybody goes into teenage panic mode and trying to solve everything. We're like, we gotta get to the hospital. How do we get to the hospital? And they shove me in shotgun, which is sweet. I've never gotten shotgun before. And we go off and we start going to the hospital and we're like planning in our mind in the way, like, oh, we can't go to the hospital because Adam's mom's there. We weren't supposed to steal the car. But we're like, but which way? We gotta get to the home first. And I go, guys. And everybody goes, what? Because you listen to the guy whose face is in as many pieces as the Soviet Union after the communist fall. And I go, guys, if my parents ask, I was wearing a helmet. And we all high-five, like a little less awkwardly because we're a little more emotionally connected. And we get to the hospital, and what we realize is that my face, my jaw is broken in 2 places. I'm gonna have to have it wired shut. And I can't go into high altitudes, into the jungle, and I can't go swimming, and I can't go to Australia. And I've never been to Australia. But my parents still think I was wearing a helmet. Thanks.